Alright, customer dropped these off for us. They don't have any keys. There's some sliding doors. Pretty sure this is going to be an 01122. So what we're going to do is we're going to impression this thing. Just set this here. Pretty sure we got ourselves an 01122 is going to fit in there. Boop, like that. So I'm going to put this back on the bench. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to thin this thing down. A nice little edge on there. If I get this to focus. Yeah, nice little edge. Kind of like a knife. Take this over here. We're going to work this a few times. Work this a few times and I'll show you what we're doing. So, it wants to turn left. We're going to turn left a little bit. I'm going to put little baby marks on here. Can't really see them too well, but I can see them. Yeah, a little more torque on that guy, so we're going to grab these pliers. A little bit of torque. A little jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Yeah, there's some good marks. Okay. So, got no marker. Okay. Let's get ourselves a marker. Marker. Alright. So I can see we got a mark right there. Right there. We're going to snip those little guys. I should put the marks on this side. Boop, boop. A little guy right there. Bam. Maybe a little more. And a little mark right there. Let's see what we get out of it. Not quite. What do we got on her now? Got a mark on the tip. Alright, so we're still kind of hitting this a little bit. Oh, it's close. Look at that. Barely even putting pressure on it, and she's turning. So she's going to leave really good marks. Really good marks. Oh, yeah, right there. You see it. That one put a damn good mark in there. Look at that long nail. Damn good mark. So let's knock that one out of there. Bam. She's going to turn like a champ. Watch. Boom. Oh, yep. Dropped it. Boom. I bet you she'll work the next one too. This one right here is going to go no problem. Boom. Just like that. Customer's got keys. What'd that take? Like 3 minutes? Done. Copy them up some keys and be done with it. We want 2 keys for this. We'll just grab a couple keys. Power on. Get that guy in there.
I got a bag and tag on the collar, buddy.
Safety first. All done. Oh, gotta brush it. And this key right here is going right into my box of keys for testers. I just had a little bit of bench work there. Now we're on our way to a department store to fix mortar cylinder on the front, saying that the thumb turn doesn't turn anything, doesn't pull the latch, the key doesn't pull the latch. It's like it's not hitting anything. So see what we find when we get there. So this is what we're working with. Got a big sliding door right here. It's not doing it right. This big old sliding door. Look what we got. not lined up on the top. Pop it in. There's a pin up here, a little pin up there. So now she's working. That's all she was, baby. Nothing more. I'm not even going to try the key. She's good to go. Let's go ahead and slide this door closed. Don't mind that alarm. They're working on something. She's locked. Good to go. Alright, all done with this one. That wasn't too bad at all. That was a pretty simple one. So I'd say like 9 times out of 10, when you got a sliding door like that, and everything's tight, mortise cylinder, thumb cylinder, everything's tight, and it's just not locking. It's usually always that top vertical rod. Doors get knocked open a little bit by the customer hitting with the cart, stuff like that. And it kind of looks like that. And it pops it open just a little bit. And then, latch don't go all the way because the rod can't go through the little hole that's up there. So we just adjust that, open the door, close it again. They kind of made that way so in case there's an emergency, the power goes out, you can just push on the door and it'll open up and everyone can get out. Sometimes they just get out of alignment when someone bumps them. And then adjust it, put it back together, works like a champ. I think it's time for some bass therapy. Let's get to it. Alright, we got ourselves some storefronts here. Customer handed me this. We got a bunch of other things to do here too. We got to take this off to get to those holes. Got her off. Got these big old springs back here. You use those screws to adjust it. So we'll get that back in. Looks like this guy just came loose on them. Got it all done. On to the next door. There's a bunch here. Now we got one of these. You can tell by that right there that it's going to be fun. I think it's interconnected, and then it doesn't act like interconnected. So I'm going to get this off. Yeah, look at that. Get this off and see what we got to deal with here. Being that, I'm not too sure what we're going to find. So let's see. All right, this is what I found. This is an interconnected, but it just doesn't work right. Like, this is supposed to go in here, and it doesn't actually hit shit in here. It does work if it was hitting right. It does do its thing, but it's just not doing it the way it's supposed to. And it's all broken. I guess they had the interconnected for fire code. They got hit once for having deadbolts on it, so I don't know. I think we're gonna try to sell them a new one. This Tel brand stuff from Menards just ain't gonna hold up, especially to a diesel shop. That's what this is. So you can hear it in the background. See if I can't get it to function at least, and we'll replace it from there. Alright, customer said take the deadbolt off. We don't need it. They don't want to pay to put the new interconnected on it, so we're just going to put some grade 2 levers, plate the deadbolt, and we'll be done with it. Alright, one down, one to go. Look, this one's not in any better shape. Beat up. Look at that. Alright, now we got ourselves some old knobs here. More Menards Tel brand. Get those off there, put some real good levers on it. I'm trying to race this big old storm. Let's get her done. Got another one swapped. Done. Next. Of course, this one's broken. This one's stuck from any side. So we're gonna have to take this apart. It won't do nothing. So we're gonna have to take it apart with it on the door locked. We'll get that done. Not giving me much room to work with here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to get that. Had to bust out the actual pick. Let's get the rest off of here. Just gonna push it on through. Let it fall out. Alright, now we gotta figure out if this is broken. Oh yeah, look at that. The whole thing's busted out on the other side. Great, okay. We might be better at this at the outside. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, look at that. Magnificently. There we go. Should be able to push it right here. Oh, maybe. It's jammed. Jammed up in here, baby. The more you touch it. Look at this. Oh my god. Man, should be able to grab it with some pliers now. Just grab some pliers. Yeah. Needle knows how to do it. There we go. Got it. Alright. Hard part's done. So let's get the thing on here now. Alright, all done. We're gonna pop all these off. Take it to the van, key it up to their existing key that already worked on these doors. And we'll get her done. Pop them back on. Just in time for the rain. Let's key these things up then in the dryness. Got their keys right here, so bam, bam, bam. Let's get them knocked out. It's freaking pouring rain outside. Pouring rain. It's starting to slow down a little bit. Waiting for the hail to start. A gnarly storm. See how I remembered to take that 6th pin out this time? I'm getting there. One more to go. All right, we got a little break in the rain, so let's get her on here. I mean a little break in the rain, there's more coming. Ooh. Here it comes, there's more right now. Shoot. I thought I did. Rain or not, we're getting her in here. Done. Let's put these back in the van. Gotta pop these other two on real quick. Rain slowed down again. Just on the walk over here. Appreciate it. next. Old door handle is a stop there. All right, we're all done. We're gonna put this all back in the van, bring it into the office, give them the keys back, and we're out of here. Well, day's over. Time to clean up the van, put some pins in the box. Thanks for watching. See you next time.